Which one do you choose? Alps mountains or Tibet mountains?
Let's see why they are striking famous around the world.
The Alps are a large mountain range that is spread across 8 different countries in Europe. Formed over tens of millions of years, the Alps are home to some of Europe's highest mountains. The tallest mountain in the Alps, Mont Blanc, is 4,807.81 meters, making it the tallest mountain in Europe. Mont Blanc is called Mont Bianco in Italy, and after an agreement made a very long time ago, the mountain is actually owned by both Italy and France.
A land enshrouded in spirituality, Tibet is home to distinct cultural traditions and astounding natural scenery, making it a top destination among intrepid travelers. The area covers greater than 1.2 million sq.km. The home of Tibetan Buddhism, this secluded region boasts a myriad of ancient customs, intricate architecture, and time-honored farming practices.
The Alps do not make an impassable block. They have been traveled by for war and commerce, and later by pilgrims, students, and tourists. Mountain passes give paths between mountains for road, train, or foot traffic. Some are famous, being used for thousands of years. During World War I, it is believed that up to 80,000 men died due to freezing weather and the avalanches that happened in the region.
Culturally and visually fascinating, Tibet is begging to be explored now more than ever. So without further ado, here are the 6 facts about Tibet that will help you in your discovery of the region and on your way to ultimate Zen. Tibet is known as the roof of the world. At a dizzying 3 miles, 4,500 meters above sea level, Tibet is not only home to the world's highest peak, but also its roads, towns, and toilets are among the highest in the world. Tibetans have special adaptations to living in high altitudes. They have several specific genes, large lungs, and better lung functionality to use oxygen in the thin air more efficiently.
Please like and comment which one do you like more. The Alps receive a lot of snow and rain. At the higher elevations, snow sometimes turns into ice and causes glaciers to slide down the mountain. This is incredibly dangerous for the small alpine villages that exist lower down the mountain. If you have ever been to Switzerland, for example, you must have seen tons of rivers in the middle of the mountains. The Alps are home to many different rivers, and melting ice supplies even more water during summer.
Tibet is known as the Third Pole. There's the North Pole and the South Pole, and then there's the Tibetan Plateau, aka the Third Pole. This glacial region supplies fresh water to more than 1.35 billion people across Asia. Worryingly, this water supply faces an uncertain future. Tibetan landscapes vary from green dense forests to dry moonscapes and deserts, from deep river canyons to the very best mountain ranges. There are huge grasslands, among the most essential rivers, operating all through Asia, alpine lakes, and glaciers. Due to such a variety of the local weather, Tibet is residence to many wildlife species, together with some endemic animals and birds. The highest mountain of the planet, Everest, 8,848 m, is located in the Himalayas and lies at the border between Tibet and Nepal. While Everest holds the title of the tallest mountain peak, it's far from the only peak over 8,000 meters in the Tibetan Plateau. In fact, Everest isn't the hardest peak to climb either, as many of the 7 other 8,000 plus peaks in the plateau are much more challenging to overcome.
Tourism is a major part of the economy in the Alps, with visitors taking part in everything from skiing and snowboarding to visiting thermal spas and museums. For many people living in the Alps, tourism provides their main source of income, though as the Alps get busier, tourism may threaten to cause more harm than good.
You can travel to Mount Everest from both Tibet and Nepal. From Tibet, you can travel by car to the north face, or you can trek to see north or east face of Everest. In Nepal, you can trek to the South Base Camp or take a helicopter from Kathmandu or Lukla.
We will be pleased if you enjoyed watching our videos. See our video about Statue of Liberty versus Christ the Redeemer.